Hey everyone, we recently just returned from a vacation in Florida. We stayed in Davenport, Florida, which is pretty close to Orlando. We stayed for about a week. So I wanted to show you how I packed for that trip. So if you're interested, stay tuned. The suitcase that I used was the Travel Pro. It's, I think, the largest unit in the set that it comes in. So just on the outside of the bag, you have a pocket here on the front, pretty deep. You can see that. And then you also have this larger pocket here as well. Then unzipped, where you can store stuff there. So that's pretty much for the external pockets on the bag. I'm going to show you what I took and then how I packed it for the trip. So stay tuned. Alright, so now I'm going to show you what I took kind of in detail. Starting over here, 5 pairs of shorts, 2 pairs of dress pants, 4 maxi dresses, 1 outfit to work out in while cocoa, my pajamas, 6 shirts, 2 camis, and a flyaway, like a over kind of sweater, pool towel, 2 swim cover-ups, swimsuit. I am using packing bags and packing cubes and compression bags for this trip. I have 2 plastic bags for the shoes that I'm packing, a wet laundry bag and a dry laundry bag, and then my checklist. Over here I have the purse that I brought. Inside the purse I stored my amusement park bag and my clutch. Hair supplies, toiletries, which are in my Zuka packing cubes. This one is really great because it's specifically for makeup and it's lined with plastic all throughout. I'll show you that when I show you what's in the toiletry bags. Then these are the compression bags I use. They are by Kiva, and I have my socks, bras, and underwear in those, and then the 2 sandal flip-flops that I'm bringing as well. So I'll just do an overview for you here. This is everything I'm going to fit in the suitcase, and now I'm going to show you how. Okay, so now I'm ready to pack the bag. I have everything moved over here so I can put it in here. One thing I wanted to talk about is these little dryer sheets. This is a great idea to keep these in here. It keeps your suitcase smelling nice. You're going through the airport, you're traveling with it, and it just helps to keep your clothes really fresh. So I have a couple of those put in there. So the first thing I'm going to actually pack is the outside. So what I'm going to put in there is my swimsuit and my 2 cover-ups. And I'm going to be utilizing the smaller pocket here on the front. So I'm just going to put those in there. And I do use the, as you probably noticed, the rolling method for my clothes. I don't know if it takes up any less space or if it keeps the clothes from wrinkling. I like using the rolling method, as you'll see when we get into the meat of the suitcase, because when the clothes are rolled up, they act like little bricks and help to kind of support your more fragile things like your toiletries and kind of provide like a buffer. They're like little bricks. So that's how I like to think about it. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pack my pool towel in this large section here. So all of my pool stuff is just on the outside. Now going into the bag. Now one thing I also wanted to mention is that I write my information inside the suitcase. So if something happens with the luggage tag, it comes off, it breaks or whatever, and they find my luggage, they can still contact me. So that's what this tape is. My suitcase isn't falling apart. It's literally just covering up my phone number and last name. So that's why there's tape. So the first thing I'm going to do is put the shoes in. Now I do pack my shoes in plastic bags. So I just have these grocery bags here. And I'm going to put a pair of shoes in each bag, and then this suitcase is already built in a shoe kind of storage area. So I'm going to do that. Here are the flip-flops. I'm just going to tie them up and put one here. Put one there, and then the next one I'm gonna put on the other side. So now the shoes are packed. I'm also bringing with me 2 laundry bags. This one's gonna be a wet bag, so for like my swimsuit and towel going back, and then this one's gonna be for like my clothes that I don't get a chance to wash. So I'm gonna put them in this part with the towel. So now I'm going to begin to pack my suitcase. Now what I like to do is make kind of a well, because I know that I'm gonna end up packing my toiletries and my hair stuff, which is my blow dryer and my flat iron, I don't want to get broken. So I end up making like a well in the suitcase, and then I pack some stuff over top of that. So, first thing I'm gonna do is grab my purse. I'm just bringing one purse. Inside that I have my amusement park bag and my clutch. And that is going to go in this zippered section here. There's the purse, taking up half of the top zippered section. The next thing I'm going to do is pack my shorts. Now, to pack my shorts, I'm going to be using this packing cube from Eagle Creek. I only have one, it's one of the larger ones, and it is just going to act as the top layer of protection for what I'm going to put inside in a minute. So I'm just going to throw my shorts in here. And then that's going to go in the zippered part, right next to the purse. Alright, so now that's done. The next thing I'm going to put in are my actual compression bags. Now these are great. These are from Kiva. And you can fill them up. You open them up first. You unzip them all the way. Fill them up. And then once you have everything in, you just compress them, and they really do get a lot smaller. And by making them be packed so tightly, they really work as a good buffer for everything else, because they're just so dense. It's like a big huge cushion. So I'm going to just zip them up and show you how much smaller it'll get. See? And that'll go on that side. I'm going to do the same thing for my underwear and my bras, but I'm just not going to show you those because it's kind of weird. So now we have a good supportive base here for what I'm going to put in. So now I'm going to just start doing my clothes. The last thing I have is my toiletries, which I kind of wanted to show one trick for that. I used saran wrap to keep these from leaking, especially these snap tops, because it's so easy to get those open during transit and then stuff will leak all over your bag. So just put a little saran wrap around there, put the top back on, keeps it from leaking. These Zuka bags are great. They are lined fully on the interior with plastic, so helps to protect that. Now I put these end to end, or top to top, so they look like that. And I put those in here. And then the last thing I put in is my hair stuff, so like my blow dryer and everything. So everything fits in there. Is my toiletries, hair stuff, clothing, and then this is going to act, these shorts inside that Eagle Creek are going to act like a really nice buffer against the pressure being put on the blow dryer. So we're going to close it. I've already weighed it, so I know it's under 50 pounds, and it does sit. That is how I packed for a week going to, it wasn't really technically Orlando, but that's where we were going. We stayed in Davenport, but everything we did was pretty much in Orlando for a week in a very large suitcase that still came under 50 pounds. Now I also am putting together my carry-on, how I packed my carry-on for the flight, and we also took my dog with us to Florida, and she had a suitcase as well, and I have that on my second channel. So once all these videos are edited and up and ready, I'm going to have links for everything, If you're interested in seeing the stuff I took to the amusement park, I'll put that down below. So it'll be the carry-on, the amusement park bag. And if you're interested, how I packed my dog's bag, and that will take you to my second channel, which is Dog Paw Vlog. Alright, thank you for watching. This was pretty interesting to make. I usually pack, I make a list. Never thought of filming it. And I just realized, you know, this is pretty effective. You get everything laid out, you make a checklist. I enjoyed making this video. If you have any travel tips, especially any packing tips or packing videos, certainly leave comments down below. Always, guys, thank you for watching. Bye.